What you gonna do when Doug leans on you? OMG, it's a rap when we get Dino back. How you gonna cope when you see ants on smoke? And flicks in a suavest coat, you and your doggies know. Yo Mitch, Jazzy Bruce, NJ Cap, Swanners, Cal Franco, Lando, Ozzy Red, Timmy Palmer, Cat Z's on Rambo. My brothers, Tony Jones.
So before we start rocker, Jay Woogie's got something he wants to say to the man.
So you need to come here and say, I would like to apologise to the badge for my bad behaviour.
You're not going to leave this in, innit?
No,
I'm not leaving this in. No, go on, do your thing.
I need to apologise to the badge. I apologise for my behaviour. It's not acceptable. Aggression is not acceptable. Yeah, so I just want to apologise to the badge. Anything for the Dons.
On that note,
now to the boogie camp. Big game, big players, bro. Staying off from now.
Always.
Come on, man. Peckham boy. Peckham boy stuff, yeah? Then we got Dino back in the fucking lineup. He comes when he wants.
That's only because you had the word with him.
Of course, man. But he comes when he wants. The guy can,
That sounds wild, don't it?
Tell me it how it is.
the cow is anything pretty.
Come on, man.
SCDons.com. Go get yours. Hey, let me ask you something. What's rhyme and prim, by the way? I don't know about what is rhyme and prim?
How do you win a game higher than the round? No! No one cares about any of that, bro. Sunday League.
Sunday League, yeah? Bread! We're over here, bro! We're here! Oh shit! Got Skipper. How you feeling?
Ready, bro. Ready.
Already.
But this is a big game, you know. Lewisham versus Peckham. This derby game's been going back since the days Mad B was playing.
We don't fucking stop for Brit.
We do. We stop for boots. We stop for boots. They stop for my boots.
Has he ever kissed the badge?
Last time I saw Mad B was in Mexico.
Doing what?
And I'm 32.
Does that got to do with the price of fish?
I'm going to the convenience shop in
Wait, nah, man. I'm not going back there, man. I'm not going back there.
Prodigy. He's ahead of his time. He don't need to say nothing, man. Just know what he's on already. I heard that you and the solicitor was up to 11 AM last night. Got the paperwork
the paper's
through.
over, yeah.
Brad's come in from Crooks approved it.
One of the youth team boys, you know, he's doing well.
Where does Brad play?
Plays anywhere.
RP7.
So what, I'm
He's
glad
ready.
you called me that though. Yeah, there's rumours going about that I'm RP2, man. It can't happen. Just keep passing 5.
No.
Who's been saying RP2? Trust me. Someone in the club.
Listen, whoever said RP2, stop that noise, man.
Donny Jones.
What's going on, bro?
Big game today.
Lewisham Peckham derby.
With some positive words.
I hated every minute of training. Hated every minute of training, but I said suffer now and live as a king later.
It's the old school.
Yes,
This is a big game.
it is a big game, but
Lewisham Peckham derby is not new to you.
Lewisham Peckham derby, I'm used to it. I mean, good morning everyone, by the way. It's a lovely day out here today in South East London, and I just wish everyone a very happy week. But at the moment I'm talking to the manager because he's trying to tell me what team he's got out. So good luck to everyone, God bless you all.
Ramadan Kareem to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. I'm fasting with you, so pray for me.
I got Nathaniel. People will be asking where the hell's Geek. I'm gonna tell you what happened to Geek.
He spoke to the other team's keeper about telling him what position to go right, innit?
Yeah.
Said a few things about Nathan Palmer off camera as well, so we've given him like, gotta put the club first, bro. Gotta put the badge first. So he's off for a week. He understands it. He's apologised, and he'll be back next week.
Swanners.
The good stuff. Powers.
I don't know what this game means to you lot, but what it means to the Dons is massive. We never lose to Peckham. Never. Since I've been here, I've never lost to Peckham. Show us what it means to you lot, because you lot know what it means to us. Do you get what I'm saying? It's down to you lot now to show us what it means to you to play for the Dons. Yeah, make sense? Yeah. There's
There's something that separates someone that takes part from a champion. Yeah, that's a mentality and a burning desire. The desire to want to win your 100th game, the same as when you won your first game. There's a desire and a mentality. You either have it or you don't. We have it at this club. we're better than them. So imagine if we want it more than them as well. Then there's no chance. There's no chance that these lot from Peckham are coming here to Lewisham to beat us. Let's win this game and win this league, boys. It's a desire. You gotta wanna do it. Young Bradley, I've heard a lot about him. I told him before the game, give us everything. Yeah, and that's the same for everyone. Set standards. Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Hands up, title. Let's fucking have it, boys.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, boys. Get the camera out my face, bro. So today's lineup, we've gone for a box 4-4-2. In between the sticks, we got the skipper Big G. Right back, we got RP7. Left back, we got Kitman. 2 centre backs, JD and Rolex. 2 in front of them, we got Diggers and Lefty just sitting. 2 just in front of them, we got Dino and the young prospect Brad. And the 2 up top, Cal and NMP. And on the bench today, Mr. Robinson and Corey Ruddock. So as you can see from the current league table, the Dons are sitting top of the league. But if Hatcham win their game in hand, which we expect them to do so, we'll only be 2 points clear. So every game is important. As you know, SC Dons vs Rocker Seniors, the Lewisham Peckham derby is always up there. It's always tough. So we don't expect it to be an easy game. So before we get into it, today's like count, 10,000 likes. Pause the video, like it, and give the Dons what they want.
Peckham back home, bro.
Okay, what's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of SC Dons Sunday League Football. For today, what is the infamous Lewisham and Peckham derby. Now, if you've been following the Dons' journey, we've been playing Peckham way back since 2017 when they had young Mad B as their infamous number 9. And in all the 9 games that we have played against Peckham, we have never lost to them, so we're hoping to keep that tradition going today. There's usually a push and shove in this game, so I won't be surprised to see one, but maybe we've come a long way from that, and the football might do the talking today. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and let's get into it. So we start 1 minute 20 in. Rolex seems to get himself in a little bit of trouble, but he's done well to get himself out of it. What a season he's been having, really matured as a player. And I know that some of you are just here for our new signing, Brad. Heard a lot about him. Well, here's his first touch. 5:24, Nathan Palmer collects it, runs across and knocks it over to Dino, takes a touch, but he's got about 3 Rocker players around him at the time. They hassle him well, managed to get the ball off of him. I think this guy's name's Jefferson, good player, running forward at the Dons, cuts inside to shoot, but it's gone over the bar. 5:55, Lefty collects it deep, pumps it long over the top. Crazy touch here from Nathan Palmer, but young Brad keeps it alive, and it ends up winning a free kick from the Dons. RP7 steps up. That's a ball in the throat for the defender, and eventually cleared away. 8:57, throwing for Rocker. Jav hits the box, headed out by Rolex, down to the number 11 who cuts inside and puts it wide. We're gonna need a new football, and Mr. Robertson sees it as a chance to impress JR.
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. What, you trying to, what, why are you looking at JR for? I looked at JR like, fam, you're not picking me.
Raw and King.
11:02, and now by that for a knock from Dino as he sprays it forward over the top. Good run there from Brad. Good little twisting and turning as well as he turns away from his man. Knocks it over to RP7, sends number 5 into the shops as he knocks it across over to Dino. He plays it one more to Nathan Palmer. He looks up. Oh! Oh!
Shoot! Let's fucking have it, boys.
Some of you are just here for the screams.
By the time you seen this, you already know what IGD's on. You know what type of galley like.
17:53, possibly the best chance of the game so far. Whipped in, falls to the skipper, but he can't quite get enough contact on it. It's managed to get cleared out by the Dons, only as far as the centre back Erskine. He heads it forward. It's falling down to the path of Jav. He takes it on the volley. It's a big save from Big G.
Go away, go away! Enjoying that, yeah? Show them what's in your hand. Show them what's in your hand.
The other day I said, I looked at us and I feel so sorry for you. I know you forgot.
Nah, we saw it. We saw it.
Alright, buddy. Alright, yo, give him new shorts. New shorts, buddy, man. How they make you wear that, buddy? Buddy, how they make you wear 10 shirts with tight shorts?
So from tight shorts to baggy shorts. Lovely ball forward there from Cal, but it's not a baggy touch here from Brad as he cuts back, shifts it onto his left foot, tries to whip it in, it's cleared out, only as far as the kit man takes it on the left thigh. He's got Lefty sprinting round beside him, finds Nathan Palmer, takes it inside, searching there, nothing given. Lefty looks up, he finds the kit man on his left!
Oh, I fucking crossed it!
Lefty!
Man! No, why is he crossing the ball? Hey, Pabs! Shoot! Don't cross! Shoot!
So a great chance there for the Dons. Both teams had good chances now. Rocker coming forward though. The famous backwards header there from lefty into the number 16. But that's easy for Big G. 27.55 on Bernard's watch. The Cypriot Swan Dino just elegantly sprays it out wide there to the kit man. He's got Diggers just inside of him, but it looks like he's going to try and take this full-back line. A few little step overs, beats his man, goes for the chop. To be fair, the defender's done pretty well there. Tries to whip it in. It goes out for a Don's throw. Chris, people saying Dolby's the ref. Jermaine now.
Black leathers on, you know. You know what that means. IGD's in goal.
Don't try that.
40-25, throw-on now for Rocker. And to be fair, this is where they're most dangerous from their throw-ons. Jav lines up, he hits the box with it, Rolex rises well, clears it. Number 6 collects it though, skips past lefty, goes to whip it in, it deflects out. It's going to go out for a goal kick. But to be fair, lefty doesn't want to clear it. He likes to play the small-sided one-touch stuff in our box. It's all scrappy now, cleared away eventually to a Rocker player. He shoots, but it's in Big G's hands.
I saw some shit yesterday. I want to just remove my mind. A different man still. I witnessed some shit yesterday.
He's a good guy, I didn't want to do it.
Baggy touch from Nathan Palmer, but Scotty saves the day.
Scotty. I love that Scotty.
45-47, Rolex driving forward now. Rocker seemed to have done well to trap him in. He tries to skip it past the number 5 who gets a leg in the way. And all of a sudden it's a counter-attack for Rocker. It's 3 against 3. He's got number 3 on the outside. Skips past JD, shoots, but we got a 6'6" Ugandan in goal.
For some reason I feel like I was going out.
Go on then. A few moments later, Kitman caught in the laundrette. Number 3 takes it on, drives forward, and to be fair, it's a fantastic shot. It's come close.
He's a big strong guy there, man. The wall.
Not quite sure what Mad B's speaking about there. DM him and ask him, I guess. Anyway, it's half time and it's 0-0.
Hey. Yeah, bro.
We're gonna change the formation because we feel like we can get more 2v1s if we go with a 4-3-3. Yeah, meaning that so we're gonna have Cow on the left, Brad on the right, yeah, with Nathan down the middle, and then you have Jack in the 10, Lefty and Nad sitting, yeah. But what we want from Cow and Bradley is to kind of play a little bit more inverted, and then have Parsons and Ryan releasing late. Again, that's the way forward for us. Building from the front, I know we don't want to go back to front, and I understand that. But sometimes the opportunity to just put it in behind and then us get up the pitch, and then we can try and build within that. I think that's a good way of building as well as kind of slowing it down, working it. I think their biggest threats are throw-ins. So that's something that we have to kind of, well, we're just going to have to deal with it. It's either avoid throw-ins, which is pretty much difficult, but we just have to be, when it's a throw-in, fucking organise ASAP. George, be ready to come and fucking claim.
Yeah, maybe just start higher.
Put one in the net and send these fuckers back to Peckham, man.
Let's go, man.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
SS, go get it.
I said, I'm going to toilet, so I'm basically going to do the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's just done a poo.
Where's that?
Huh?
Where's that?
I'm sure I saw that dude, not here.
Peng Ting and her bum was silly. Half Mali, half Colombian one, so I call her Chunks and Philly. I was really in touch with nitties, cause the olders were sending me there, but now I'm grown up, I can see them olders are washed like Sammy Kadera. Like shit, I can't blame these kids. Car I grew up on RA, fixed up Fenfeld, blade and gigs. I'm from an era where if you don't live that, then you don't say that shit. On the council estate with Chris, my gums had stains and rips. Why you think I take these risks? Firstly, I just want to big up everyone that's been supporting and resharing my freestyle. I've had loads and loads of messages and I really appreciate them. Thank you so much. Also, I've had messages asking about the hoodie. What I can exclusively tell you is the SE Don's Voice of the Streets hoodie that I'm wearing in that freestyle is available now on the website, all sizes. Get there quick, it is exclusive and limited stock, so go and get yours. German Doner Kebab, the official SE Don sponsors for the 21-22 season. You see the ghost on the sleeves? That's Phantom. They're part of the family too. And big love to the rest of our sponsors. Prosperant, POGFI, Puma Teamwear and Soccer Supplement. We'll begin the second half with a lesson with Lefty. When under pressure, don't head the ball and clear the danger. risk losing possession, take a touch, pass it forward.
He won't hit it, we know.
51-15, Rocker coming forward, Jav takes a touch inside. He's looking for a foul, ref's never gonna give that, lefty collects it, skips past the skipper, moving like a prime Keith Gillespie. He's got Kitman just beside him, Cow in front, but he looks over and sees Dino. Dino finds Brad dunks it through for Nathan Palmer, great assist, a chance to shut up the geek. Oh my God!
Nathan, what is wrong with him today?
Okay. 93 goals in his SC Don's career. I would have bet Crook's mortgage that Nathan Palmer would have buried that. Meanwhile, Big G pumps it long. Nathan Palmer does challenge, keeper spills it, but he collects it. Quick change for the Dons, youth for the old. Off comes JD, a little knock, and on comes the 41-year-old Corey Ruddock.
Too much chocolate, fam. It's bad for your tooth.
Hey, let's go and party, bro. 56 in, and the young boy Brad just showcasing why we've got a contract with accommodation attached on his table.
Mitchell, did you see that?
I gotta say, what an outstanding season Kitman's having. Always goes unnoticed, but you know, at times it does remind us he's just a Kitman. We got Corey Ruddock on the pitch. We call him Dark Arts.
Today, first 20 minutes, we do not concede.
The spiciness of the picture is not the same no more.
Why?
I don't know. Before it used to be habanero hot. Now it's like peri tamer.
Maybe because you're not in it.
The picture's just not the same no more, man. I remember seeing Ryan Palmer grabbing necks. Not stopping for Bruce here with Mo going mad. Shut the fuck up! Get Donny Jones back in the 9, man. I want to see some elbows, man.
Hey, imagine me, you and Boogie up top front three.
That's horrible.
Well, I got Collie. What are you not trying to say?
So while Boogie's trying to explain that just because he looks exactly the same as Mad B, it doesn't mean that he plays like him. Meanwhile, the Dons are on the break in his cow, and Gardy's got advice. So he takes Gardy's advice, instead of cutting it back for Nathan Palmer, he shoots. Striker's instinct, Bradley keeps it alive, good save from the keeper, he finds RP7, he whips it in there, dangerous ball as always, cleared out only as far as Kitman, and Chris has had enough again.
Man, get out of the way!
It was right for yesterday, bro.
Dons versus Rocker, Samuel just here for the sliding tackles. Apparently this is how the crook slides into people's girlfriends' DMs. 62 in, and there's a barbecue on Punters Road. 65 on the Michael Bublé. Dark Arts pumps it long, experienced ball over the top. The defender scraps at it, comes to Nathan Palmer, he keeps it alive. He's got Brad with him, he shoots. Geek ain't pleased.
That's shit from you, Nate.
Man, come on now.
Always on your right. 66-13, handball against Rocker, free kick for the Dons. He then blocks it, and the punters think the ref got to get his cards out.
Hey, Ohms, you're going to pay the $12.50 for him?
Oh, I love it!
Hey, ref,
69-10, and welcome to Sunday League, the home of some outrageous decisions. You gotta love it or you'll cry about it. Kitman receives the ball, he whips it in the box, it comes off their defender back to the Kitman. But for some reason, Kitman's offside now. So he switched angles to confirm it does definitely come off the Rocker defender, but the Lino's too stubborn to change his mind like the crook who loves chicken but will pretend he doesn't.
How can you be offside if the defender has given it? I don't do that.
71 on the dashboard. Bradley showcasing some great footwork again as he finds RP7. And Swanee T's got an interesting question for the Lino.
A sin bin. Can Linos get a sin bin?
Meanwhile, the ball falls to Cal, just in our area, knocks it back to Kitman. Kitman knocks it over the top for Cal. Look at Bradley sprinting to get in the box. The young blue-eyed boy from Maidstone.
Come on.
Donny. Move!
Yeah, he's on. Well done.
Love it.
We never lose to Peckham. We never lose to Peckham. Hey, you Lambeth in disguise. Oh, you Lambeth in disguise.
Quick change for the Dons. Off comes a cow, and on comes Mr. Robinson.
Oh, yes, indeed, Mr. Robinson. The Dons love you more than you will know. Oh.
75 on the clock, and NMP brings back some of that old school derby feel. Another change for Rocker. Off comes Jab, on comes Jermaine, and punters row is beginning to get lively.
Ball management! Ball management! What's he gonna do?
He don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing.
It's hostile. And hostile. One of them said, "Don't film me, bro."
It always is. Peckham down there, that's the guards down there. Be careful down there. Man can't go wandering down there, you know. That's one game man can't go for a walkabout. 78 on the clock, RP7 clears it, and we meet a young punter in the making. Realises it's a Rocker throw on, so he leaves the ball. 80-37, Mr. Robinson knocks it back to Rolex, he clears it, comes down to the centre back Erskine, takes a touch, a nice little ball with the top as well. Mr. Robinson tries to get his body on the line, but to be fair to number 3, he's done well, manages to nick it off him. He's through 1-on-1 with Big G. It's a massive save from the skipper.
Good save, G.
Quick change for the Dons, Cal comes back on, and then P comes off.
Culture. Nathan Palmer is out of two sticks.
You know what Kitty was wearing, geek?
Where the fuck is Geek? La 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 la. La 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 la. Give Dickie their kick back. Foul throw, ref.
Ref, that's the 8th. What was that?
What was that? I said, what was that? What was that? I said, what was that?
Say it again.
What was that? I said, what was that?
What was that?
What was that? I said, what was that?
They're in blue.
So another stubborn decision from the lino. As you can see, Cal stays on side here, but he's giving it as offside. We zoom in, we can see he's about 7 foot on.
You're lying now.
So into stoppage time now, another launching throw there from Rocker deep into the box. It's only as far as Digger's back post. He looks to clear it, but Rocker keep it alive here as he steps inside. Using his left foot, dropped it in, back post.
Oh! That was it.
I'll be honest, I've seen Matt B do it. So again, another throw in from Rocker gets launched in, but Big G collects it and hits the deck, and it is going to end SC Dons 1, Rocker Seniors 0, and a massive victory again in the Lewisham Peckham derby for the Dons. Now before we look at the league table, today we were supposed to be playing against Blendon in a return fixture in the league, but they pulled out, which means we actually got given the 3 points, but there won't be no game next Sunday. So what that does for the league table, with 3 games left to play for the Dons, we're sitting top. We're 11 points clear, but Hatcham have got 3 games in hand. If they win all their games in hand, they'll be 2 points behind us. We also have to play Hatcham, so that's going to be a massive, massive game. Every game now is a cup final, so please, if you're available, get down and watch the Dons. Obviously, follow us on Instagram at @officialdons, and you'll see all the details for our games. Remember, today's like count is 10,000 likes. Just pause it and like the video. It doesn't take long. It helps the Dons with the engagement. Remember, if you want to watch the full 90 minutes of the episode, sign up to our Patreon. And last but not least, I look at this week's Don of the Week. Matt Treewick123, #anything. He's got his grey anything hoodie. Why haven't you got yours? Available in all sizes. Remember, you can use a discount code this week, Easter20, for your 20% discount. So another 3 points on the board. Good day in the office for the Dons. Comment below, let us know your thoughts on the episode. We'll see you next week.
Did we beat Peckham again?
Of course.
Did we beat Peckham again? Hey, did we beat Peckham again?
Yeah, again.
Again. Alright, G. 2-6, yeah? Did we beat Peckham again?
Another derby!
Bitch, let me ask you a quick question. This is personal, yeah? Yeah, go on. Did we beat Peckham again?
Wait. It's getting boring.
Getting
boring.
Where you from?
Ireland.
You're lying.
I'm from Ireland, yeah.
Did we beat Peckham again? Say yes or no.
What's your thoughts on the game today?
No, it's really interesting, yeah. Because when I started off, obviously the Peckham team was completely different. Obviously a different name, but we still never lost. To this day, we still don't lose to them. So obviously it's a big one for the fans, the people, obviously people that come out and all the people that come out. But it's important that we go and get the 3 points and we get the job done. Obviously we've got leagues to win, innit? It's the ambition.
What you gonna do when Doug leans on you? OMG, it's a rap. When we get Dino back, how you gonna cope when you see ants on smoke?